Novak Djokovic wins the battle in straight sets and captures his 10th Australian Open, his 22nd Grand Slam title, and we see how much he means to him. We see him crying in the box, on his chair. I mean, when was the last time we saw him react like that after a win?
I don't think I've ever seen it, to be honest, especially not after a win. But I think it just goes to show the emotional effort that it must go into winning 22 Grand Slams, because I can't relate to the feeling or the emotions that he has after winning a Grand Slam. I mean, this is a time when you're happy and smiling. So for him, and that's why he's got 22, because he's emotionally so invested, I think, all the time. So
yeah.
There you go.
There you go. That was before crying, getting excited with the team, happiness, all the hard work of the preseason and years of hard work.
It's been hard work for him on the court. When you reflect over the 2 weeks with the injury and then today's match, it was, so tight at the end of the second set, end of the third set, and then, by the time he gets to the player box and he's celebrating and the tears start to flow, and the next thing you know, he's lying down, crying in his family box there. I've never seen anything quite like that. But as Matt said, it just shows how much is taken out of him physically and emotionally, and now to finally get that 22nd Grand Slam, the 10th Australian Open, it's just an incredible achievement. Could
it be also because it's the 22nd and everybody's been talking about it, and now he ties up Rafa? I mean, giving that extra importance to that title match.
I would think that has something to do with it. I don't think if it was 21 or 20 or 19 makes a difference, but 22, everybody would have asked, number one in the world again. I am number one in the world again. How many tournaments did he play? 11 tournaments in 12 months, and he's still number one, so he's dominating. But yeah, I don't think we can relate to it. I mean, certainly for us normal players, it's kind of like, whoa, like it
really. Normal player?
I never felt that kind of emotion in any match or any tournament where I had to let it out like that since I was like really young. But he's winning 22 slams, and that's most probably the main reason. He's involved, engaged all the time.
And let's remember, he couldn't play here last year, so that's probably adding up because he was deprived.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, accumulation of so many different things. Certainly 12 months ago, he was in the country and then was deported, and now he gets this opportunity. He's been down here for a month. He wins Adelaide. His preparation is looking good, and then has the leg injury and getting so close to these records, and we know that it motivates him. We know that it means so much to him, and when he, achieves another milestone, you can see the emotion flowing out of him.
Yeah, dealing with injury, but also the fact that his father is not here, he had to deal with that controversy. It's probably adding up emotionally as well to that relief and that joy today, Matt.
At least it makes for better TV if he has to deal with all that stuff the way we think he is superhuman, and it's great TV. But I think his strength is that he's not dealing with any of it except playing tennis. And then the tears at the end of it come out. But in the meantime, he's as hard as nails, I think, in the 2 weeks.
Because he manages to focus so well, even despite all the outside stuff.
Yeah, definitely. He doesn't... You feel like there's so many opportunities for him to get distracted, but he doesn't. And that's a reflection when it gets down to the most important moments in the match. When it really mattered, he was just that little bit better than Tsitsipas today.
Six, 7, 7, 6, 6, 3, 6, 3.